beautiful day, we're celebrating one of the greatest gifts that God Himself ordained and instituted. We know it as marriage. We live in a complicated world. It's filled with chaos and confusion. But today we're reminded of the greatest gift that can change every life, and that's the gift of love that God Himself gave. So we're here to celebrate that today. So as we gather together today in the sight of God and these witnesses,
I came out lax with you.
Drew and Ashley are about to begin a lifelong journey together where their two lives will become one.
As I stand across from you today in front of our family and friends, I feel like the luckiest woman in the world. You are the most loving, caring, adventurous soul I've ever met. I could sit here for hours and tell about everything I love about you, but I don't think we have time, so here's a few. I love the way you make me feel like the only person in the world. I love the way you laugh and sing that big grin you have. I love the way your green eyes sparkle when you talk about things you love, and I love how you're always calm and never take anything serious. I gotta slow down. And my stomach's growling. I'm hungry. I had to fit in the dress, okay? Drew, you are the love of my life, my best friend, my safe place, and my supporter. You are my answered prayers and the one God knew I needed in my life. I knew the first time that we ever talked that you were going to be my husband. I can honestly say that I never knew what love was until you came into my life. I promise to always love you more. I promise to love you more than any bad day we may go through. And I promise to love you more than any distance between us. And I promise to always laugh at your jokes. Even if they're not funny, I promise. And I promise to always give you back rubs, because you deserve them, especially taking the job of dealing with me.
I think I found the prettiest.
So this is Ashley on your wedding day. You look beautiful. I'm so happy that this day has finally came. It was very dim for a little while. I wish you guys so many years of happiness and cute babies. Cheers for our fall. Cheers.
Today we take each other's hand in marriage, and to say I'm excited is an understatement. I can't wait to see what God has planned for us. I love you more, Drew Alexander Bragg.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, you look so beautiful. And I'm so lucky to be yours.
Ashley Nicole, I knew from the very moment I laid eyes on you that night at Ole Jose that you were my forever. From that day, from the very first kiss, you stole my heart, and since that day, some way, somehow, I was determined to make you mine. And from that day and this day forward, my heart is entirely yours. As we continue to grow in our lives together, I promise to give you all of my words when needed, and to share in silence when they are not. To pick you up if you are down, to love you unconditionally, to lay bare skin on you when needed most, to care for you and our families for as long as we live, to adventure with you always, to say I love you before falling asleep each night, and to always know in the deepest part of my soul that when challenges arise, we will always find our way back to one another. I promise to love you loyally and fiercely as long as I shall live. I love you, Ashley Nicole.
Oh, that's so good.
Taking me high, ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down, ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high, ain't nobody like you. Walking on the street when you caught my eye, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. So lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high, ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down, ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you, ain't nobody like you. Ooh. Ain't nobody like you, ain't nobody like you, ain't nobody like you. Ooh. Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. And you're taking me high, ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down, ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as
Son,
I'm
by the
with
authority
you. Yeah, you're
invested in
taking
me, I now pronounce that you are husband and you are wife in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And so now, Drew, finally, with much anticipation, you may now kiss your bride. So it's my honor today to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Drew Bragg. Can you give them a hand? Come on.
Ain't nobody, ain't
Guys, can
nobody
stand? Can
like you.
stand? Come on, can you stand?
Tonight I'm flying over that little house up on the hill. My mind is resting on the wooden pane of your windowsill. I am your nightingale, singing for all we have lost. We lost ourselves, but we're coming home tonight, like a phoenix in the fire. I wish they could see us now, 'cause dying stars all get reborn, put together somehow, rebuilding us after the storm.
turn to me and say, come on, let's get away. Skip this town for a day. Get behind the wheel and drive. We don't care about the time with you by my side. I don't need to hide, I feel alive. You bring me coffee in the morning, post it with a love note. We both like to take it on a Sunday night. You know just when to kiss me, you know I don't like whiskey. This is why we work, why it's you and I. Down the line, people will forget the reason why they walk down the aisle. They lose their love to everyday life. That's not you and I.
Younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze.